Let's get this going.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Uncle Baby Daddies,
Uncle
man.
Baby Daddies is here, man,
Yes,
for the
sir.
third installment, y'all. Welcome to Uncle Baby Daddies, the third installment. We are here. We are
here.
We are here.
Definitely here.
We're definitely here. Man.
Yes, sir.
We doing this thing, man. Just so y'all know and understand. We are here. We are doing this thing. So
we're going to get to that. So just go ahead and reintroduce yourself for those that don't know.
for those that don't know,
Yes.
we start this off every episode. Introducing ourselves, then we go into our song. So without further ado, I am Uncle Loke.
I'm your boy, Uncle Zeke.
And this is Uncle Baby Daddy's podcast, man. We here.
Yeah.
We got some things we want to get to, so we gonna go on and get to this music real quick because
What you got, man?
I got something for y'all,
got?
man. I figured I was gonna go one way, but I think I'm gonna stick with the order as far as yearly,
Okay.
right? Because
Okay.
we cover
Where you
a
at?
lot
Let
of
me
ground.
see. Where you at?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We cover a lot of ground.
Oh, here you go.
Come on, man. We cover a lot of ground.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hey. And he was a genius musically.
definitely.
Beast musically.
Yeah, he'll get enough credit.
And like I said, I gotta let it be known that this is my future wife's theme song. She just don't know it yet.
Right. And we don't own the rights.
And we also
this
have to
music.
make it known that we do not own the rights
Just
to this
enjoy it.
song. We are just paying homage to the people who helped raise us musically.
Yes, definitely. That's all we doing here.
That's all this is, man.
Yes,
So
sir.
I just come on, man. Come with me one time. You know what I'm saying?
Time for the one time.
Hey, yeah, that's all right. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna get into the show, man. We're gonna stop that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's time for the nitty gritty.
Yeah. Well, so first off, what I want to do is, right, my good brother had a birthday. In case y'all don't know, my brother's birthday is the same day as my son's birthday.
Definitely.
Right? So he celebrated and had a great party, man, from what I understand.
Yes.
And I want to now and forevermore publicly apologize to my brother for not going. A big part of that is what I meant by me not being ready, right? Because you know how I am as far as finances and things of that nature, and being able to go and have fun and want to not have to worry about stuff like that, because you know what I mean? So
get it.
too old for that now, right? So
Right.
if I can't do it,
I get it.
you know what I mean?
come on,
That
man.
ain't good, right? So again, I heard you had a good time.
Definitely.
Enjoyed yourself.
Yes,
Got
sir.
to pop out with sis and
Yeah,
everything, looking
definitely.
spiffy out there in them streets. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
sir.
again, I want to apologize for not going, but I know you know
It's love, man.
we here.
Always.
You know what I'm
Always,
saying?
bro.
We here.
Always,
So
man.
yeah, I wanted to make sure we got that out the way. First and foremost, because I meant to do it in the last episode, right? So you know what I'm saying?
It's all good, bro. You already
But we
know,
got
man.
to talking, and you know, it just
Yeah.
slipped the mind
We
because you
good.
know we are 50.
Yeah. That part of it. But no, bro, we good,
Yeah.
man. You know what I'm saying? It's
So
all right.
yeah, I mean, I get it. Like I said, we talked, so I know when we talked and
Right.
the way you responded, then I knew he was good.
For
And
sure.
I guess I knew he was gonna be good regardless, but it still felt, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
I know you wanted me to be there. You wanted us to be there. And I was glad the BOJ came. You know what I
for
mean?
sure. Shout out to BOJ.
That made it
Came
dope.
all the way from Tennessee, man.
Came down from Tennessee,
sure.
man,
My
to
guy,
be how
man.
you gonna be. You know what I'm saying?
BOJ.
Shout out to BOJ.
Yes, sir. For sure, man.
Shout out to BOJ. That's my guy.
But since we started off, I didn't know how this thing was gonna go. But since you started off with that, I got to get this off my chest for sure, because you gotta understand something, bro. It's been some years that you haven't partied with me on my birthday.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
with that being said, it was a miss, but it was understood to a certain degree.
Right.
Because like I said, me and nephew birthday on the same day. So it's been what, 9?
This will be the 9th year.
It's been 9th year, yeah. So and still, it's been 9 years and we haven't.
So on the 10th one, I'm gonna put it on. So y'all gotta hold me to it. I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? 51, we gotta, you know what I mean?
It's time. I thought the 50 was gonna be the one.
I did too.
I thought I really
wanted
did.
it to be too.
But I was like, well,
I wanted it to be too.
So that's why I really was like, okay, it wasn't, because I know you. So I was like, well, okay, it's all good. I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's been 9 of them. So I understand, man. So yeah.
10th one gonna be a doozy.
Hey, I'm looking forward to it. You know, because I'm telling you, these 9, me and nephew been having drinks. We waiting on you, man. I'm telling you, me and nephew been drinking for these 9. So yeah, that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that,
man. Like I said, I wanted to get that out last episode, and I just slipped my mind. So I ain't want this one to go without saying something about it, man.
Right.
Now, outside of that, man, I think it's time to introduce one of many future segments, right? Mm-hmm. Got a question.
Man,
Before we get to the depths of the topic we plan to engage in for today, right? I think it's only right that we, do a little soft shoe sort of talk before we get into that a little bit, right?
Bro, come on, man.
Something lighthearted, but serious nonetheless.
Come on.
Yeah, it is.
Come on, man.
So yes.
Yeah.
Got a question.
Yeah. What's the question?
Me.
Yeah.
But I want you to have a question as well, right? That's what the segment will be, right? We both have questions, and
okay.
You know what I mean?
Well,
we put it out there and we see what happens.
Lead the way. Let's go, man. What you got? What's the question?
My question is this, right, to fellas. And it's gonna seem very what's the word I'm looking for? It's gonna seem very elementary, I guess, or small. But it's just a question nonetheless, man, because it's something that, fellas do.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Let's go.
Why do fellas lead with money, then complain about the gold digger?
Can I hear the question again? I don't think I heard it correct. I just want to make sure I hear this correctly because I'm about to register this. Come on, bro, because
Why do men lead with money, then complain about her being a gold digger?
That's a good one.
Right? I've never understood that.
Why?
You lead with money to get her.
Right?
Right? You fall into the category of what they say you should be doing with your money. Whole nother story. But you fall into it because you got it. Fuck it. You can do it.
Right.
Right? That's what you want to do. You're a grown man. Knock it out. Right? But then when you get her, you complain that all she want is money?
Well, if you lead with money, that means you missing out a whole lot of other shit. I'm going to put it out there.
Just
if that's your leading role, just to be out there like that. Yeah,
I don't know, bro. Man. Like
it's
just something I always wondered.
I don't know.
I've always wondered that. Like the things we did in the past and the people we was around and all that. I moved, around certain people and just, me, I'm gonna pay attention, man. It's kind of my thing, right? So even in real life, they would literally complain about people,
I mean, if you lead that way, that's the way it's gonna go.
That's what I didn't understand. Like, what are you expecting from them situations if that's what you leading with?
Right.
I was thoroughly confused. I really had no clue as to why they, you know what I mean? So I'm hoping by saying this publicly now, finally having a platform, right? Hey, man, somebody help me understand, right? I want to understand.
Hey, what was the question again? Don't make sure they get it, because I'm waiting for the feedback on this one.
As men, right? Why, if you lead with money, and for clarity, we're going to say when you lead with money, what I mean by that is, as I stated earlier, you fall into what they say men should be doing. I'm not judging that in no way. I'm saying that's what I mean by you lead with money.
Gotcha.
Right?
Right.
You lead with money because what they say you should be doing is sending them money right out the gate to get their nails and hair done because that's the way you get in, and you do that. You're cool with it. Like, that's what you do. But you're leading with money when you do that. That's all I'm saying.
So you think they're
not judging any of that.
Oh, so since you put it that way, so you think they're leading with money because they're taking care of responsibility, supposed to take care as far as a man is concerned?
Hey, I'm not caught. That's what is being said to them when they do that, and that's how they take it. Again, that's what I say. That's why I say I'm not.
Wait. We got a little twist on it now.
Hey, man, listen.
You know, it twisted a little bit here.
But you're doing it right out the gate is what I'm saying. You don't really know her. You just, this is your way of initiating to get to know her. That's what I'm saying.
So when you say lead with money, it's like when you go out to dinner, like you just meeting, when you go out to dinner, you pay for everything. If it's a trip.
No. I ain't talking about when you pay for dates. That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right.
No.
Okay.
Again, if you listen to the, I don't want to say average, but you listen to what the majority of what they show. I don't believe that's the majority of women, but the majority of what is shown, right, is women saying he got to pay for, if we first start talking and I say I need my nails and done, he should pay for it just because I said I need. Those leading with money situations. That's what I'm talking about.
That's not really leading.
How
with
is
money.
it not?
I mean,
I don't know you from Adam, and
you
you
said for
coming
the
at
fellas.
me for the first time that we talking, and you tell me
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I should be doing.
That's what I'm saying.
How
do we get here? What are you talking about? How do we get here?
That's my point exactly. We shouldn't be there.
Okay, yeah,
that's my point.
Okay,
we should not be there.
So it's not on the man per se leading.
That
with
is,
money.
If you agree with it, nigga, how is that not you leading with money? If you agree with that.
If I agree with that. If I say,
again,
hey,
I'm not judging.
No,
I'm not saying good or bad.
Bro,
saying,
I get it. We just debate. I just want to understand. That's all. We just have a conversation. So
yeah,
if he leads, I mean, if she say, hey, I need my nails, hair, things of that nature, or bills. Are we talking about bills?
Both.
Car notes?
Both out the gate.
Out
they
the gate.
Doing it
I
out
need
the
that.
gate. Yeah. They saying that you should be doing that out the gate. Yeah.
Hey, them the ladies I need to sign in. I need to hear y'all because I haven't met y'all. My name is Isaiah.
No, sir. I can honestly say you have never met none of them.
I'm just saying, I need y'all to tap in. Let me know what's really going on. I'm sorry. That's a new territory for me. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you wouldn't know any of them. No. I didn't
off the real?
Yeah.
So that means, I mean, there's some suckers out here. We're going to put it out there. Some suckers out here, so they can read the sucker.
Again, that's not my word. I'm not calling nobody a sucker or
like
a
a
simp
dub,
or
quack
none
like
of
a
that.
dub,
I'm merely saying, again, I don't understand the complaint when that is what your end was with this woman. Right? That's all I'm saying.
There's no complaints because you're talking to the suckers.
But they do, though.
You're talking to the suckers.
They do, though.
Quit talking to them. That's all. I said, how's it going to end that discussion? Quit talking to them. These suckers. Let them be. Let them go. Let them go sucker stroke by themselves. You lending them an ear. Quit lending them an ear.
I'll be
and
curious,
let them go about
man.
their way, man.
I'll be wanting to know.
See, that's the problem.
I'll be curious,
that's
man.
That's the problem right there, being curious.
I don't be understanding stuff, so I need to know.
If he's spending his money freely, no one's telling him, hey, man, you need to do this to get her. You need to do this.
She kind of is, though.
Who? She is?
Yeah.
Well, it's still up to him.
It is. 100%.
So who's telling him? Her? Just her?
Just her.
So that's it. Off the rip. I don't know you.
Now, what I will say is, I
need-
do know this about men. They don't do nothing that don't work, right? So once you know how we are, creatures of habit.
Okay,
Once
so since we went there,
once he see
let's go
something-
dive in.
once he see it work one time,
Okay.
he gonna keep doing it.
So what does that make her?
What is your question, sir?
My question is, what does that make her? Let's go. Since we here, let's go, man. What does that make her?
Oh,
No, we in. We all in. We in there now. We all in. I done got comfortable. I done got me a seat here. We in there now. So if a woman has put herself out there like that and comes into a gentleman, like she needs her, bills paid as such, whatever, what does that make her? That's my
hustler.
question.
To make her a hustler.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Yeah, you see a hustler.
Hey, it's a cold game.
It is, man.
Hey, the women.
And if
Ooh,
they can play it, they're going to play.
Hey,
like
you know
most-
what?
Just like dudes are when they can
I'm gonna put this out there.
get a leg up.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you because
If he's going to agree with it, you can't be mad at her.
that sunshine is a powerful thing. It make you do things. I didn't want to. I really didn't want to. So I get
Sunshine
it.
is a hell of a drug.
Hey, I'm telling you. So, hey,
In honor of Rick, sunshine is a hell of a drug.
I'm telling you, man. So, hey,
Yeah.
to each his own with that. But hey, if they got it like that and they can put it together like that, hey, I salute
man,
you on
listen.
that one. I can't be mad at you on that.
Can't, because again, like you said, he just agreeing with it.
Yeah.
And we like I said, we don't do what don't work. So once we see it work one time, it's the easiest route to getting where I need to be.
That's a cold game, man. Hey, man, shout out to the Cats Man moving like that, man. I know it's hard for y'all right now, man. Y'all keep on pushing, man. I wish y'all the best, man. Work all that overtime, grind real good. You know what I'm saying?
Bread out.
Hey, somebody got to do it.
They do. Ain't no,
Somebody got to play that
knock
position, man. You know what I mean?
Again, you know who I blame for stuff like
Hey,
that.
hold on, bro. We're going to keep on moving on situation here, man, since we on this. Can we speak on the the haters that have came about? I wasn't going to say nothing, man, but it's getting a little thick out here, so I want to let y'all.
Getting a little thick, boy. They
Just
love
a little
that Uncle
thick,
Baby Daddy's out there in them streets. I told my baby,
Hey.
be out there in them streets. She don't be believing.
Yeah, she don't believe
She
it.
be hating, man. Be out there in
It's
the streets,
it's okay,
man.
but it's real.
Uncle Baby Daddy's out there, man.
Yeah,
When people
but-
trying to stop us, they trying to get in the way.
Yeah.
They want to steal the name. You know what I'm talking about? Try to
Yeah.
get the swag.
I see that.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all chill out, man. For real, chill out.
Even with
man.
that, I'm gonna say part of it is my fault, right? I'm dragging ass on stuff that shouldn't be dragging ass on, so
But
I'm gonna
still.
eat that one. But we gonna get on top of it now. It's
Hey,
cool.
shout out, man, to the haters.
Shout
though.
out for that, man, because it
We
lit
gonna-
the fire that's
yeah.
going to be needed to take this thing even well. Yeah,
Right. That's your
Thank
two.
you.
That's your 2 minutes, man.
Applaud you too. I'm gonna give you a little bit of my button too. Thank you.
I just want to throw it out there. That's all. I ain't say too much. I just
Right.
want to throw it out there.
It'd be
So,
fine.
That's all.
In the words of my baby, man. Shout out to my boys out there in Arizona, man. I
For
miss them
sure.
boys, man.
That's what's up.
And shout out to the Lions. So we done had 3. This is the
Uh-oh.
third one now. I'm starting now. It's getting close to that time. This is understand. This is a Lions as well as a U of M house right
It
here,
is.
man. Let
Yes.
that be known, man.
Definitely.
We went
All
from
the
0 and
smoke.
16
All the smoke.
to a game away from the Super
So you
Bowl.
can't tell me nothing.
Come with it, man.
Whatever you got to say, I heard
We
it
want
before.
Any argument,
So whatever.
any team get
All
the
I
smoke.
want to say, what you gonna do now? What you gonna do?
Come on with it, man. It's finna get
It's that
ugly
time.
over there, man.
Hey, and you know what, man? I ain't been able to get a bet, man. Y'all been talking real good, man, but I ain't been able to get a bet, man.
Why would they?
I ain't get a bet
Who
last
gonna
year.
do that?
Okay, I'm gonna throw it out there. Can I get a bet?
You
No.
you
I
would
was-
think you would, because the
It's
sentiment
the Lions,
is
right?
same
Remember,
old
it's the
lines.
same, right? It's the Lions. Come on
Same
now.
old lines, right?
But I've been talking this for a minute, so don't get it twisted. You know, check my record now. I've been talking this talk for a long time. Even when we wasn't winning, I was still on this. So
That's how I
I told
know
y'all
God-
one day
That's how I know God good.
I told
man,
y'all.
Because he waited right till the
told y'all,
Cowboys
man.
sucked long enough and got me fed up enough to where I don't root for them no more. I can stick to the home team. That's where it is.
He was straddling the fence, man. We was beefing there a
No,
little bit.
it wasn't straddling the fence. I'm going to tell you.
A little bit.
I love football. I love football, right?
Dallas, though.
I had to have another team to root for, my guy. I had to. I couldn't just keep root. The losing was affecting me with football. I gotta root. See? And then here's the other reason why it was the Cowboys. I always make this clear. My mama was rooting for the Redskins when we lived in Maryland. I had to root against the team that was her rival.
Bro, I don't want to hear that.
That's what started.
You know what I did?
That literally was the only reason.
You know what I did? You know what I did to make it through? I liked players. I didn't like. I didn't like teams.
We ain't have a
no. I'm not talking about our players. I like players. I didn't like teams. Now you feel me? That's how I got. That's how I got through. When the Lions was all right, man. I just go to my favorite player at that time, or the players. You know, what I'm saying, watch them.
I could dig that though. I kind of did that with other teams, and that helped me because I really didn't like when Jerry Jones got the Cowboys. I really didn't like him that much no more. After he got rid of Jimmy Johnson, like I knew it was. All right, man. So I had to start rooting for players like that.
Let's quit talking about them, man.
It's cool. It's all about that grit. Okay. That Hawaiian blue.
That's what I'm talking
about.
Yeah, yeah. That's all I want to hear.
Game away from the Super Bowl.
Whoever wants to smoke.
0-16. I gotta say this again. 0-16.
Yeah.
To a game away from the Super Bowl.
Hey y'all, since we talking football, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out here like this, man. My boy, man, Brian Echols. If y'all don't know, hey, you better tune in, man. Power Echols, North Carolina, man. Linebacker.
He made noise last year. They talked about him.
Yeah. So
they talked about him.
Yeah.
He made smoke. Put out some smoke last year.
Nephew's ready. Nephew's ready. Let's go, man. So yeah, I want to throw that out there too.
It's about time for that too. Football is coming.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna get real around here out here in these streets.
Yeah, man.
It's gonna get real out here in these streets. Just like it's finna get real on Uncle Baby Daddy's right now, right?
Yes, sir.
We got something, man. We gonna start this topic off. First and foremost, what I want to say is this, right? I hate to kind of frame it in this way, but I wanted to do this so that we can go ahead and do it and get the elephant out that's in the room, you know, not ignore it anymore, not talk around it no more, just put it out there and talk about it and let the chips fall where they may after that, right?
For sure. Yes, sir.
And with that being said, the topic for the day is the loss of our sons and the way that they affected us. And, you know, I'm going to put it mainly on me because we're in different places in this journey we going through. And, again, I'm going to try to give my brother room to maneuver in this so that, you know, he can do what he do. Because like I said, it's a lot more raw for him right now because we're in different places in this journey, right? So again, there's questions that people have and have had, which led to me writing a book about this first year, which is literally where, you know, you are right now.
Right.
So what I wanted to do, right, because the underlying thing in all of this is getting men to know and understand the importance of talking.
Right.
Right? Because most men that I know our age, we got at least one person that we just locked in with. We've been, you know what I mean?
Right.
Talk to that brother when something happened, man.
For sure.
Stop holding that shit in, y'all. I get it. We came from the era of being raised by men that suffer in silence.
Yeah.
And suck it up, buttercup, and all that old fuck shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah, man, that shit is dead because y'all know that you see the destruction that shit led to. Right, over the years. A lot of dudes just snapping out of nowhere and people don't know why. Nah, That nigga been fucked up for some years. Y'all wasn't paying attention because he was doing this and doing that. He was taking care of his responsibilities. That's all y'all cared about with him. You ain't paid no attention to the fact this nigga dying inside.
Right. Yeah, that's definitely a fact, man.
Yeah, so we got to get out of that, right? So that's the underlying thing in all of this for me, right? Is being able to help, because we know far too many people, again, our age, that we even went to school with, that have lost a child. Right? That's insane.
Right. Different ways.
All in itself, in different ways. That's insane on its face, on its own. Right. That's insane. Right. But then to feel alone in that and not talk to the people that you know would be there or that, you know, are available to be there or whatever the case may be, right? And just hold it, like that's horrible. That's a horrible place to be in.
Oh yeah.
That's a horrible place to be in, man.
You have to have an outlet, man. You know what I'm saying, for that. And if you don't, I couldn't imagine what you would be going through not having an outlet for that type of pain, that type of, you know, agony, man. It's just like, yo, you gotta talk to somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somebody has to, you know, be with me on this, man.
And see, that's the part of me that I want to explain, right? Without giving too much away of the book, man, which is titled November 28th, 2015, 12 months after.
And I would comment on the book, but I did make a little progress. I was 9 pages in. I'm now 11 pages in.
Most powerful 30 pages out there, man.
So I'm trying to
30-page read, but it's powerful. I'm hoping to have it by the time this episode out, man. We should have a new publishing situation that has us back on Amazon. So I would encourage y'all to keep looking for me, man. The book gonna really explain what's really going on, man. But the short of it is, 9 years ago on the date of November. Well, it was actually, we're going to go with, on the date of November 28th, man, got the horrible call, man, that my son was in an accident and, you know, unfortunately he didn't make it through that, right? So the book explains how that first year it was just, you know, I had gotten to a point a couple years ago, or like right after your situation happened where we lost Nell, and right in that space, I was at a point where I was trying to figure out why that happened to me, right? And I couldn't move until I figured that out, right? Because of how I'm wired. But then that happened to you, and I'm like, well, wait a minute. Like, how the fuck we supposed to move with, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I know I gotta be there for you, right? Because I was so scared when it first happened. Because on a natural situation, right, when it come to your kids, you're emotional.
Right.
But when that happened, I was like, holy fuck, I gotta get to him. And I couldn't, and that fucked with me, right? Because I didn't know, man. But when I talked to you and the way you was talking, like, it helped me.
Right.
Because again, I was that scared me. That's all. I'm gonna just say that scared me, right? So
I get it.
I still didn't know what to say, right? Because me being at the place I was at that time, I can tell you all of the, well, yeah, that might be like that, but if you avoid it, like I could do that,
right?
But I know that ain't helping shit either. You know what I mean? Because you being how you are, you gonna go through to get through. I know you wired that way, right? You gonna put this shit on, man. And, you know what I mean? It is what it is, and I'm gonna go through, right? So unless you came to me, right, I could do it that way. If you came to me and we talking and chopping up, I could do it then. But me just going to you, I wasn't gonna do it.
But that's the thing,
because I couldn't.
But the thing about it, though, bro, I didn't need you to. That's the thing about it. What you did for me was perfect because I knew as well where you were at with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that helped me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being able to lean on you them times when I called you, like,
Right.
bro, and you'd be like, hey, bro,
that's
cool.
Yeah,
when
that's
I heard,
why I could move it that way.
Right.
Yeah.
When I heard that from you, like, bro, I feel this way, this is, you be like, bro, that's cool.
That's what it's gonna be.
Right. You're not wrong for thinking that
At
way.
all.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
that.
like, okay. All right, bro. I know what I'm
Real
saying.
shit,
Like,
fuck
because
that.
it fuck with me.
So again, the getting that call on that day, right? For me. And then being told, right?
Right.
Instantly for me, the amount of regret that I had. That was the first thing that hit me was regret and guilt. Right? You got to think I had only been home from prison for like 5 years at that time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which was less than what I had been locked up. I hadn't even equaled out yet. You know what I'm saying? So I was so focused on trying to get in a better space because I was home now and I wanted to be able to spend that time with my baby. So
I get it.
when that's why when that year came and I had been at that job as long as I had, I had never been in no job that long before in my life. Right. So I was like, shit. Yeah, let's go. Let's try to get this crib, man. Then Auntie Claudia came through like she always do, man. Shout out to Claude Dog, man. Claude Dizzle, man.
It was good seeing AT too, boy.
Hey, man, shout out to Claude
For
Dizzle,
real.
man. I ain't made a move since I've been out of prison she ain't had a party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I told her what I wanted to do, she made the play for the house, right? And put it in a situation where she bought the house and I pay her for the house and we fix it up. And, you know what I mean? I thought my son helped me tear the inside of the house out.
Right.
Tear it down, clean it up, do it all. Like he helped me do that.
Right.
Cause his thing, I'm gonna be able to stay with my pop.
Right.
Right? He was looking forward to it more than even I expected him to.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that's what it was for me at that time.
Right.
Like, so that's where I was mentally on that. And then for that to happen, it was like, well, wait, what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So instantly, that's what brought the regret and guilt in. Like, why I ain't do this a couple years ago? I could have, if I wasn't bullshitting the first couple years I got out, I could have already been in this. You know what I mean? And, or if I hadn't went to jail at all, I could have been done this shit.
Right. I get it.
Nothing I could do about that one, but so you know that one ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It ain't about wanting to stay in that shit and be like, that's the part that used to piss me off the most in that first year, man, because the assumption that I just wanted to stay in this shit is fucking insane to me.
Where that come
I
from?
really just want to wake up every fucking morning feeling like that. Crying. Can't breathe. I wanted to stay in that.
Right.
Yeah, that cause what? I wanted what? Attention for that shit?
Nah, not that. Not that.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Come on, my nigga. What?
Nah. Nah. I don't know.
Sympathy
where that
annoys the fuck out of me, so I don't want you doing that whack ass shit anyway, because it's usually not genuine. You just regurgitating some shit you heard that sound good in the moment. I don't want that.
And then what I don't understand, bro, I don't mean to interject this in there, bro, just a little bit. I don't understand what makes this, death so awkward, and it's a part of life, and we say it so much. Death is, is a part of life. Everyone goes through it.
Yeah, but this one is awkward because it's not the circle of life. You're not supposed to bury your kid.
And I understand that, but it still happens.
Yeah.
So why did you retreat
nobody
when it's a
has
child?
ever thought about that.
Why do you retreat when it's a child?
You never think about that as a parent.
But it
That's
happens.
the only I've had that question. That's the only reason why I'm answering it this way. Because the only thing I've come up with is that you have never thought about this as a parent. Never. Prior to it happening to us, I never thought about that as a parent. Never.
So you never thought about losing your child. Period.
Never. And again, I'm wired a little fucked up when it comes to death too. I'm way naive about it. Like I just told you with my situation with my partner, man. I never, the whole 3 years I'm taking them to chemo, it never crossed my mind that we would be where we are now. Not one fucking time. I'm thinking, okay, you're gonna be like the other times. You're gonna go through treatment and go in remission and come back and you're gonna, you know what I mean?
It's definitely different, bro.
I never thought about that.
I prayed every night. You know what I'm saying? The Lord watch over mine.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm in there with you. I'm gonna do that too, but I'm still not thinking something gonna happen.
No, you're not thinking something's gonna happen, but I'm thinking you don't want something to happen.
No, of course not. But I'm saying no, as far as like I know death is a part of life.
Right.
And that I know that. I know all that. I get that part now.
Right.
Right. But when it came to that, no. Not just mine though. Yours, Brian's, Tierney's, Juwan's kids. I don't think I never thought that way. Because again, my acceptance of death is wrapped up in the circle of life because it has always been around that, right?
Right.
You the grandparents, then the parent, like that's how I've always seen it. Right. With the exception of the few obvious people we know that we grew up with in those situations, right? Which that's not circle of life, and those are someone's kids as well, right? And I get that, right? But I never, man. I know I've been setting myself up to deal with it harder when it do happen, but
one thing that helped me, just kind of set me up for it, I guess, was my boy, man, Vernon Clark, Red, man. We lost Red.
Yeah, Red hurt, man.
It's because me and Red was cool, man. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy, man.
First time somebody I laughed with before that I know died.
And I seen Red, like, I want to say 30 minutes before it happened. It's crazy. We was in the bathroom, at the whirlpool. He had just got done fighting. I was in there, man. He in there, man. I'm like, man, what did you do, man? Man, Zeke, man, I'm telling you, man, this is what he said. I'll never forget. He said, they're going to kill me tonight. I'm like, man, quit talking like that, man. Chill out, man. I swear, bro. I'm like, man, quit talking like that, man. Go on, woo.
Did it happen that night? Wow.
By the time I made it back over our way, over this way, from the whirlpool, by the time I made it back over here, bro, and just was kicking it for a minute, the call was coming. Hey, man, Red just got shot. I was like, what? I just seen him. So when that happened, it was because I just interacted with him. I'm talking about Jess. So I'm like, okay. And then we was young. Then we talking about Robert Taylor's sister. I think Regina, if I'm not mistaken. My man, she, you know what I'm saying? We was in high school. So for me, I've always, like I say, it's always that for me, it's always like, something always could happen. I never thought that, you know what I'm saying, something could not happen. So growing as a parent, that's why I say as a parent, I know I've been in situations to where it could have went left. So as a parent, I'm always like, hey. Because, to be honest with you, I told my son, I had to call on FaceTime. Hey, man, what's up on FaceTime? He's sitting in the car. I tell him all the time. I'm thinking different. He ain't thinking how I'm thinking. I'm like, son, why is you sitting in the car, man?
We used to talk about that.
I used to tell you that. Like, man, why is you? No, Dad, man.
We used to talk about that too, though.
I'm like, man, quit doing that. No, Dad, I'm good, man. And You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Our thinking was we don't fuck with nobody. Ain't nobody. Why should somebody want to do us harm?
I get it, bro. But what I'm saying is, you have to always think.
I know. I mean, we got what you were saying. It ain't that we didn't understand what you were saying, right? He understood it.
Right.
It's not that he did. It's just, again, from his perspective,
I get it. But my thing was always told, it's not you, son.
Yeah.
I was always telling that. You think it's not you. That I'm good. Yeah, you're good because you don't mess with anybody. That doesn't mean ain't nobody looking at you in a different manner.
Especially with what you're doing.
Right. You can't move how you moving.
That is true. And I get it.
Like, yeah.
I do get it. And eventually, like I said, he got it too. I ain't gonna say he didn't, but
Yeah.
we are who we are. We move how we move.
So that's why we go to the regret part that you said. You know what I'm saying?
Because my thing was,
should have pushed it harder.
It's bad enough I barely provided for them since they've been here, but to now to see that I couldn't protect them too, and I was like, come on, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit never go away. Right? You might deal with it differently over the years, but it never fucking goes away. Because here's the thing. One of the things I came to grips with in prison about missing out, right? And my failures as a dad. The fact that I have a relationship with my kids means that I'm going to always have the opportunity to make up for my failures, my fuck-ups. Right, because I have a relationship with them, so I'm gonna be there at some point in time and be around them, and they gonna give me the opportunity because we have a relationship. Right. They fuck with me, right? So I was blessed, man, with the dopest baby mamas in the world, man. Shout out to Sean and Geico, man. Y'all, Jan and Geico, man. Hey, listen, because here's the thing, man. And look, they was dope before that because it's not like I'm saying they're perfect, right? They have their whatever, right? But the fact that they were able to keep their personal about me out of my kids' personal about me, right? That's what being for the kid, doing it for the kids looks like, right? That's why I don't let nobody else. You can tell me that, but that don't mean I believe that shit because I know what it looked like. Right. When you tell me you doing it for the kids, if it don't look like what these women did, come on, man. Right. Come on, man. Talk. That's what's up. I ain't never been to court like that about my baby.
True. Very true.
I ain't never had a problem seeing my baby. If my kids didn't love me, it was because of me. Right. It wasn't gonna have nothing to do with them. Right. That's what's up. Think about that. Had she been like what has become, unfortunately, the norm now, and allowed her personal about me to get in the way with me and my son, and then that happens. Right. Right? Think about how, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, man. That shit could have been horrible. Yeah. Yeah. That shit could have been horrible. But she didn't, and that's the coldest shit. Like this shirt. Hey, man, Jan, shout out to Jan, man. She bought this shirt for me and her, and I think her daughter and Eric got one too. They paid for him, man. So, because I was supposed to wear it at the Memorial Walk, but they moved it around and did all this switching and shit. And I ended up working that day. And apparently they did it when I didn't know until you said you was here that day for it. Right. So I figured I'll wear it on this day since we talking about my baby today. I'll just wear it today. But again, this is Jan, man. I call it Jan because that's what that's what her oldest, man, Kyra called it when she was a baby. Gotcha. I first came around. That's how she said her name. She's called her Jan. All right.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, now hold on, man. I got a question, bro. I just want to know, man. Since we talking about the subject, you lost nephew, a drunk driver that wanted to kill himself, but at the last moment decided he didn't want to. And at the time, nephew was on the side of the road changing a tire for his girlfriend and a friend, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they was in the car.
They was in the car, right?
Yeah,
they was all together. Changing, right?
Right.
I always want to ask you, bro, how did you feel knowing that it was a decision made just off of a whim on him, knowing that he want to kill himself? You know what I'm saying? Like you could have stayed at the crib and did some shit. You know what I mean? So how did you deal with that part, knowing that now that he's sober mind and he took nephew away just on one moment I want to kill myself. Like how did you not choke this man out? I'm just gonna put.
Well, you remember when I came from court, what I told you? That was the first time in my life I ever wished I was you. Right. Or I ever wished I act like you. Because right. I did have to be in that room where you check in for court with him. I didn't know it was him till, shout out to Yan again, she tapped me and was like, there you go right there. And unfortunately for me, I'll never live this down myself either, but the first thing came to my mind was if I grab that white boy in this room right now, they're not going to give a damn about why I did it. It's just going to be a big black man choking the life out of a little white dude.
Right.
And this big black man is on parole.
Right. Gotcha. I gotcha. Understood.
It's not understood. I hated that was the first thing came to my mind, though, man.
Nah.
I hated that with every fiber in my being.
Why?
What? I supposed to at least stand up to him and mush him like in this. I was supposed to do something. I gotta say something in that moment, man.
Say something, maybe yeah, but put hands. I get why. You know what I
mean? Nah. Hey, man, I'ma live with it. I get it, but in that moment, to think of that first, like that was some bullshit to me. Even when I think about it now, it still feel like some bullshit to me, man.
That
right?
you didn't?
That I didn't do shit. I didn't say nothing.
I mean, even in court, did you say something in court, or?
I wasn't gonna say nothing in court because I know she wanted to do that, okay. And I wanted to. If they allowed that to happen, I can't remember if she did or not, but I think no. What it was, they read a statement from her. She wrote something. That's
okay.
What it was. The lawyers read, but. Yeah, I ain't want to take no part in none of that, really. Right. But when Yan said she wanted me there, I was going to be there.
See, I asked you that, bro, because the flip side to that is I'm going through it now. And it's not a one-time thing. It's just a continuous.
That's why I couldn't do it.
Yeah, so
I can't. That's why I thought you got to keep reliving that. And I can't do it. I couldn't. I was so glad they only had the one thing, man. Because, again, if she wanted me there, I was going to be there. But,
bro, I got to be there, man.
I dig it. I can dig it. I do understand it. And, again, like I told you, if you want me to come, I'm coming. But I just don't know how y'all do it, man. I mean, I do, but I you know what I mean?
You know why? I mean, how, really? And shout out to Kuda, man. And Drill, man.
Kind of got to though. I feel that.
Yeah, you're right. It's it's a baby. That's now. You know what I'm saying? If we don't go there and stand up, who else gonna be there? And you know what I'm saying? I got to be there. I got to see what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? I might not like what you're talking about. Let's go. Let's talk about something else. Because you know what I'm saying. So I have to, man. You know what I mean?
I do get it.
That's where I'm at with it. There's no choice.
I do get that.
So I just thought I'd bounce that off it. I was like, man, how did you?
And then
because I still ain't seen.
I didn't think about nothing else until we got in the courtroom, and then the next thing came to my mind was, well, why the fuck would he kill himself if he lived? Your mom and dad is together. You can go talk to your dad, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. That moment,
and I instantly got mad at the dad. Like, what the fuck is you doing that he couldn't come talk? He felt like he couldn't talk to you. Like, bitch, if you wasn't doing that, my son had been here. That's what my mind was in the courtroom.
Right. I got you.
You know what I mean? Real shit. I went from being mad about not doing nothing in there. We get in the courtroom, and I hear the whole thing, how it play out, his thinking and all that shit. And I see his mom and dad sitting there because they had his lawyer pointed that shit out while they was talking. Mm-hmm. So when I zero in on him, because I had really already been zeroing in on this other big dude who I found out was his uncle. I thought that was his daddy.
Okay.
But the little dude was the dad. So now I just look at him because I'm thinking that now.
Right.
That's all I'm thinking. Fuck is you doing? Why he couldn't come talk to you?
Right.
You in his life every day. Y'all paying for him to go to college. What the fuck is going on that you just not paying attention to your son, that he can't come talk to you? That this stupid motherfucker done took mine from me. Why?
That was it. Yeah.
What the fuck, man? That's all I was thinking in there. Like, I wanted to punch the shit out of him when we walked out of there. I really wasn't even giving a fuck about him no more. Because I knew what was happening to him.
Right.
Yes. The only reason he got the because the judge changed what his shit was in the courtroom. Mm-hmm. But the bullshit into that is, I'm pretty sure that gives him grounds for an appeal if he wanted to. He probably could have won on that shit. Sure, he tried. I don't know if he did or not. I don't really give a fuck about that part. I just hope somebody took his food a few times while he in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
A few times.
Beat him up and extorted him a little bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I was hoping for. That's all I was hoping for. Because I knew he wasn't going to get the real, justice wasn't going to do shit.
Right.
White boy in college with no record.
Right.
What was they going to really do to him?
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Call it what you want.
Bullshit.
It is what it is. I seen the system. I'm on parole. You know what I mean? So, like I say, man, drunk driver or an emotional dumbass young kid with a gun, you know what I mean?
Right.
Both situations could have been talked about, which would have stopped both situations. Even with these young motherfuckers, talk about this shit to somebody instead of just imagining and thinking that you in the right all the goddamn time because you a man. No, stupid.
Right.
I guarantee you, if you run that shit about somebody that you know gonna tell you the real, they gonna tell you, man, that's the dumbest shit you ever could have thought of, my guy.
That's
I promise you can do that shit another way, man.
Right.
Why you even thinking like that?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, my nigga.
Hey, it's funny. It's crazy. You said I had to tell my grandson today, man. We out there playing football. We playing catch, man. And before I go, I always talk to him, see where his head at. I told my grandson, I said, man, you stay strong, man. You know what I'm saying? He like, Papa, you know what I'm saying? I'm strong. He flex his muscles. I said, no, man. I'm not talking about that muscle, man. I said, you stay strong, man. I said, that's just your mind. You know what I'm saying? Your heart. I said, you stay strong, man. I said, don't let nobody, you know what I'm saying, tell you down. That's how I talk to him. And my grandson's 6, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So you got to plant that seed, man. You know what I'm saying? Let him know. I told him, man, you got to be a thinker, man. It ain't all about bronze and trying to, but you in the jungle. I get it. But you ain't always got to fight in the jungle.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You can finagle, you know what I'm saying, in the jungle still. You can maybe get on, you know what I'm saying? You ain't always gotta, so you ain't always gotta, fight, man. So you gotta plant them seeds, like you said, man, at an early age, man, to use your mind, man. You know what I'm saying? Use your brain, man. It's a muscle as well. You gotta work that out too, as well.
Yeah. But again, him having and knowing at an early age, man, I could talk to my papa.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if I can't talk to nobody else. I can talk to my papa. That is huge, man.
Right. For sure.
That is huge. You had a grandpa to go talk to.
Yes, sir.
You had a daddy to go talk to.
Sir.
So that shit is huge, man.
Uncles, cousins. I was
all
fortunate.
That,
I was very fortunate. I talk about it all the time. I was very fortunate with mine.
Yeah, you had a plethora of male people to talk to, right?
Yeah.
I was limited in that. So that's the other thing about my son. I had to figure it all out on my own. Yeah, therapy, whatever. Not knocking it, but for me, I have questions that I know therapy not gonna answer.
Right.
Now, what I will say is there are parts that I know I can't fix on my own, so I do know I need therapy about those things, right? And that is a process that will take place, But right now, while I'm figuring it out on my own, I gotta stay in the lane I'm in
Right.
and get my ducks in the row. You know what I'm
Sure.
saying?
Yeah.
Because again, I was out there, right?
yeah.
Like we talked about that a little while ago too. How that first year, like I really thought I knew what I was doing during that time, right? The decisions I was making and shit, I thought I was,
Right.
on point. I wasn't
Yeah.
at all in none of them.
For real.
I was over in every one.
Man, I'm telling you, you don't know where you at, bro, at that time. That emotional
No
roller coaster,
clue.
man.
No
It's
clue.
definitely emotional roller coaster. Like
No
you said,
clue.
to wake up, crying and you know what I'm saying? And just sometimes it just drops in your lap, man. You just sitting there chilling. You might hear a jingle from a commercial. And you
Commercials was tearing me up that first year.
What is going on right now?
It seemed like every commercial was a dad and a son in the commercial. During that first year, it's like all they played everywhere on every time. I'm like, what are you doing, man?
Bro,
What are we doing?
Everything. That's
That
when
shit
you
used
find
to
your
make me
triggers.
go get in the car and just sit in the car in silence.
Yeah, because you had to, it was a process of finding your triggers, because you don't know them. This is new territory for you.
I quit
that
looking
first
for
year.
that shit because that was too much.
No, it ain't looking because you don't know. It just pops up. That's what I'm saying. You don't know.
But that's what led me to look for them because I started noticing that, right? The shit just popping up. So now I'm going to look and see if I can keep. Nah, fuck that.
I won't look for nothing, man. I'm trying
fuck
to
that,
make
man.
it through the day, bro.
Man.
I'm just trying to make it through the day.
That's all that was.
At that time, because I think right now
I like to say I was on autopilot, right? Because I can respond to anything you say. I was counterpunching. So I can respond and sit and have a back and forth with you, but I ain't there though.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm just, again, regurgitating muscle memory shit. You say this, I'm going to say that. You say that, I know to say this.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I've learned so much about myself and people these last 17 months.
Yeah.
It puts you in it puts you in a situation where you just look at things differently, and I don't think people really understand when I say that. When you look at things differently, because once you are devastated, heartbroken, you tend to you got to guard the little piece of heart you have left now. So you got to pull out the big guns to guard your heart now. So now you're looking at things a little differently, man. And sometimes the view is not, sometimes it's not always what you want it to be, what it may perceive to be.
At all.
But I've had people, like I said, to reach out to me. I never thought would reach out, and I definitely appreciate that. But it's tough, man. I'm not gonna say a lot to you, man, because I'm still. I don't think about nephew, and I told nephew, man. Because I was, see nephew, and I see him up at the store. And, I was like, yeah. So I tell him, yeah, nephew, got a couple more years, man. I'm telling you, boy, 21st birthday, man. You ain't ready, boy. You ain't ready to kick with your aunt here, So I never got the opportunity to have that drink. That's why I said that drink with nephew. So I've been.
You told me about that.
I've been having that drink, man. Like I said, these 9 years. So I'm definitely looking forward for the 10th year. We're gonna be somewhere. What's that color purple? Slapping eggs in the head, so we gonna be somewhere. It's gonna be a situation that day.
Slapping eggs.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a situation, bro. Cause you gotta think, bro. We ain't haven't kicked it, celebrated. Saying nephew, myself, and us, it's So it's definitely that time.
Definitely has to happen. You are right, sir.
Definitely that time, man.
That is 100% true.
Yeah.
So again, the theme of all of this has been, like I said, man, we wanted to, express a little bit about how, that affected us. And, the journey was long, man. It is a long process. It's not something that ever ends, right? We're in different places, right? I'm on year 9. Well, this will be year 9 for me.
17 months.
He has 17 months, right? I can understand where he at, but he can't fathom to think some of the shit that I think about the stuff that he going through now, right? I don't even tell you the stuff because I know right now there's no fucking way you gonna see what I'm saying about these things right now. That shit ain't gonna make sense to you at all right now.
Gotcha. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't even say that shit.
Right?
Because I know it wouldn't have made sense to me right then. Nor would I wanted to hear that shit either. Right? So again, I also know the good thing is the way you wired and the way you've been moving thus far is you going through to get through. Right? You ain't really ducking it, but you know, you dealing with it in a way that you can deal with it.
For sure.
Which is the only thing you really can do in this shit, man. And so for the people that have to interact with us, man, I'm issuing the biggest apology right now. If you didn't get the best side one day, just know it wasn't personal.
For real.
You know what I mean?
Never personal.
It's never personal.
I don't even know what I'm waking up to.
We don't know, man. That is a real thing, y'all.
I don't know.
Not excuse. Nobody give a
no, it's not.
I don't give a fuck. Listen.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna end on. To say that this was used as an excuse, I am an only child. When have I needed an excuse to do what I wanted to do?
Right. Yeah. I'm definitely only child as well, so
when have we needed an excuse to do whatever the fuck it was we wanted to do?
Always have. It's always been
I
us.
have come to the realization that I have lived my life like a trust fund, baby, with no trust fund.
Yeah.
Them people don't need no reason to do what the fuck they want to do.
Right.
So why the fuck would I now use the worst time in my life as an excuse to do what the fuck I want to do?
Right.
I never had a problem doing that before, right? So come on, man.
Yeah, y'all gotta chill out, man.
Please don't do that to nobody else, y'all.
Yeah.
Please. That's one of the biggest reasons why I wrote the book, too. To stop that, man.
And I'm gonna throw this out there real quick, help y'all a little bit. Just be genuine with the person. Everybody asks you, I don't know what to say. I don't know. You'll never know what to say because we've had a loss. We've had a loss that whatever you say, our sons won't come back. So
right, and we don't know what we want to hear either. So a lot of times, what it is just being genuinely there for the person that you understand that you know.
Yeah,
right. Go by what you know of the person.
Yeah.
If you know he loved his child, you know he gonna be fucked up because you loved your child.
Right.
If nothing else, think about how you would feel at that moment.
Right.
Now, if what that tells you is you wouldn't want to be bothered, then I totally understand that.
Right.
But if in that moment you would feel like you would want me to come to you and be like, man, I'm here if you need me.
Right.
Hey, if you just want to sit here and cry, nigga, let's go.
Hey.
You just want to sit here and yell, let's go.
Hey, that's what we did, bro. I'm telling you.
Because that's literally all we did.
That's all, yeah. Nephew lost nephew. I just came over, man. I didn't know what to say. I just know I had to be there.
Brought me my baby.
Yeah, that was it. And we just sat there. And that was it.
So again, with the underlying theme being talk, man. Please stop doing this holding shit in, man.
Yeah.
We have to talk.
Yeah.
Because us having the ability to talk to each other, man, during the worst time in our lives, oh my God.
Priceless, man.
Didn't stop me from doing stupid shit, just no more than it stopped him from doing stupid shit either. But I guarantee you, we'd have been doing stupider shit if we wasn't talking to each other. Fuck
For
y'all, that's
sure.
a word. Stupider is a word. I don't care what y'all say, it's a word.
It's crazy, man.
It's a word, man. So with that being said, man, we gonna close this out. We ran it a little long, but we gonna give y'all plenty of clips. We gonna keep giving y'all lives.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
something I need to say too, man. Come y'all ass out to Gene Clark Park, man. That has still been Harbor's Beach, y'all. And it's dope as fuck out there. And President Pillar's got the clock snacks out there, man. So come out there, man. Matter of fact, come out there now. There's a lot going on out there in July. So come out there, y'all. Come hang out there, man. Get
Definitely
you a
support.
slushie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From
yeah.
Clock Snacks, y'all. Come rock with your boy out there.
I'm gonna bring my baby down.
Might have a question or something and you want to see me out and about in these streets like I'll be. Shout out to my daughter. I'll be out in them streets.
Man, forget your daughter, man. I'm mad at her.
Leave my baby.
Nah,
I told
we
you, when I
beefing.
told her what you said, the first thing she said, I am a whole 30.
Man, I don't care. Just so you know. But knowing you a whole 30, I tell my baby today. I'm 20, Dad. I don't care.
She threw that at me too when I dropped off I'm finna be a whole 20.
I do not care.
Only because I was being a kind of a butthole.
At
I was
all,
like,
niece.
what you about to be, 18, 19?
You already know she hit you with the what?
Yeah. She ain't like that at all. Shout out to Naya, man. Happy birthday to my
Happy
baby.
birthday, baby.
Both of my babies. I always forget about the fact they both was born in July, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Aaliyah.
Hey,
Booby and Boo.
Think about it. Think about both.
I know, right? I'm sick of these coincidences, man.
Crazy.
I'm mad about enough of you.
I know. Come on, man. What you got, man? We out, man.
We
Come
out
on,
of here,
this,
man. We out of here, man. With that,
Signing
man,
out,
yeah, like I
man.
said, we gonna sign this one out, man. And you know, if y'all got questions, check with the live that's coming this week.
Yeah.
Holla at us.
Yeah.
Next show, we gonna get a little bit more ignorant, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. We got topics my brother been waiting to throw out there, man, and it's time. It's time. Right? So we gonna introduce a new segment. And my brother. Yeah. We gonna let him loose, right?
No,
this is what we've been waiting on.
But
right
really,
here,
we
right?
was trying to keep it together, man. But from the information that I seen today,
Yeah, we need to put foot upon gas.
what I see
Foot
today,
upon gas.
how dare you?
Right. We got that. Hey man, like I said, this is the new dope game for us, brother. We gotta
Trying to
put
move
that,
in on my corner?
Yeah, we gotta put that work out there.
Hey,
now.
bro.
You know how it
You know
goes.
what time it is. Suit up, man. You already know what time it is. They out there right now. Yeah, they out there right now. Let's go ahead and suit up. They tripping right now, man. Yeah.
So with that being
Yeah.
said, man, I gotta go.
I
a
need some.
different route, man.
You got to now, bro.
I gotta
You
go a
have
little
to
different
now
route
because,
with y'all, man. Cause
you showed me that. I'm like, what? He trying to.
let me see. Nah, I'm gonna stick.
And then shout out to the person that reported the page too. Yeah, the hate for real. I just don't say that. Reported the page, the Uncle Baby Daddy page. If you don't know, come on in. Yeah, come on
Go a
in.
little different on this one, man. I'm gonna give you a little ball and G. It's early ball and G too.
Let me see which one. Come on.
Early ball and G. This
I feel
this
some type
one
of way
here.
right now.
I know it.
Yeah.
I know it.
You
but
finna
gonna
go
want-
right in
You
the-
want this one
Huh?
though? Yeah, you want this one though.
Yeah, you going to the smokehouse.
You want this one right here. Yeah, definitely.
want smoke.
Nah.
What's this?
Well,
Wait. What's this? Hold on.
I know it. I
This
know
might
it.
be the Whirlpool.
This Whirlpool.
This is Whirlpool.
This definitely Whirlpool.
Yeah.
Because we
Tell
finna
us,
get
yeah.
real now.
Yeah.
They trying to, they coming for our head, B.
They definitely coming. That's okay.
Yeah.
Got something for y'all, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we appreciate that though. Let us
That let us know we
yeah,
doing the right
doing
thing.
the right thing. So
We
that's
going
what's
in the
up.
right direction.
Yeah.
I love it.
Shout out.
I love it. Let's go, man. Uncle Baby
sir.
Daddies, man. Third episode, man. Tune in. We here, y'all. We here, y'all. Every other week we coming.
Let's go.
On the gate, might do better